Hi there, Lori here, and I'm going to show you some more things with using Created by Jill's Blendits, and I'm very excited to show you the first look at Layered Template 7. And I'm going to be using Created by Jill's Hello There Fusion collection, so you can see the beautiful colors with one of my Alaska photos. So I thought that would work perfectly with that kit. I've already started filling in some of the background layers. If you've watched the previous videos with .page files, you know exactly how to do that. And what I wanted to show you at this point is if I turn this one on, I can see that it's a script. And if I turn this one just below it on, it's the diamond underneath the script. I'm going to turn off the script since I've decided that I don't plan to use that. And I just want to fill in the diamond. I don't think I want flowers. This layout is more rugged than that. So let's just change it up a bit. And then I definitely want to use this mask. And with this mask, I'm going to fill it in with an artsy paper already from the kit. I really like using the artsy papers. It gives it just such a neat look. I'm not going to use the 4 photos that the Blendit is built with. I just have one long photo, but before I do this, I'm going to go up above the photos, and there are a few more bits that I want to add in. And there's a lace that goes up there in the corner. And then there's a shadow for this lace, so that's actually the shadow, and then on top of it is the lace itself. And I really like that shadow. If I turn the shadow off, you can see that if I go put on my own shadow, either the light or the heavy, or even if I change it into a different direction, it just doesn't look the same as the shadow that Jill has built in. I kind of like that look a lot, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. So at this point, I'm going to get ready for my photo. So I'm going to insert an empty frame myself, and then I'm going to make it relatively horizontal and fairly large. And I know that I want it tilted and going underneath the bits of lace, as if those are holding it in place. So I'm going to just slide down to put it where I want it to be. Then I go up to my format photos because I do want to add a mat. I really like the look of a mat. So I'm going to OK that. And then I like doing cool things with my mat. So I'm going to do a copy and a paste. And then I'm going to select both of these and line them up and group and then ungroup so that now that top one sits just over the other. I'm now going to flatten this top one, and I can go to cut and fill, the wand, and I'm going to cut out this middle part, and that leaves the mat itself that now I can go to a heavy shadow if I like and give it this totally different look. And I know that there are things that I can do under format photos, but the reason I do it that way is because now I can come over with my paper that I've just pulled in, and I can easily fill it with any of the papers that I like. So that's my reasoning for doing it that way. Now at this point, I know my photo is actually already on another page, so I'm going to go down and attempt to find it. It's this one right here. I'll go back to the photos not used. And now I can come to the kit itself and I can bring pieces in. Now in Jill's kits, she has some very cool things that you can use with the Blendits to give it a nice look. And I'm going to take this gesso and pull it down below the photo. And if I'd like, I can copy and paste it. And I can continue to move it around and pull it under the photo again and give this page a really cool look that way. I'm going to pull up the elements again, and I know that there are some other fun things to work with. I like the spatters and the smatters and the confetti dots. So much goodness without making a mess all over the place. So I will add these. I'm going to put a bit of a shadow, and I'll also pull that down below the photo. Now at this point, I could go in and add my title, and I like to do a shape and type in whatever my words are and have whatever line width for the outline that I would like to use. I think I'm going to go down just a bit and resize it. And then once I do this, I tend to zoom up a bit so that I can get closer to it. And I'm going to go to Cut and Fill Wand and say All, and I'm going to pick one or other of the colors and say Keep Both and Cut. Now I have both my outline and my inside pieces. I'm going to pick just my outline, change the color of that by filling with a paper. I will go inside, and I'm going to keep that relatively simple. I'll just go to that cream. And then I have a title, and I can add in my words. And of course, the last bit of fun is always to go back over to the kit and start pulling in pieces. So at this point, I'll pull in flowers or something else, arrows, whatever else I need to finish off this page. And of course, it's going to take a while to save, so I'll end that right there. But I hope you enjoy your first look at Blendit 7.